Hey guys, today I'm going to teach you how to make a website from scratch just using Notepad. So first what we're going to do is we're going to open a text document, call it index. We're going to open it, save as, index, we go to all files, .html. You can just remove this, just write .html. Now it's an HTML file. Now we also need to save style.css. This is going to be, CSS stands for cascading style sheet, and what this is going to do is going to give design to our website. What HTML stands for is hypertext markup language. So we're saving that. Now we're going to open this. You can also use brackets, it will help you a lot while programming. So what you can use is Notepad. Here we're going to open the style. So once you've got that, we're going to start with the skeleton of the website. So first we need to write doctype HTML. What it's going to do is going to tell the website that the document type of the website is an HTML file. So now what we're going to write is HTML. You always need to do this. Whenever you start a tag, you always end it by putting the same name, the tag, just with a slash. Then we need to put our head tag. We do this to put things that aren't in the website, like the title, the icon, so on. So for example, title, I'm going to name it tutorial website, and what we're going to insert is the body. So first I'm going to show you what types of tags you can use to type. So H1 till H6 show different types of font sizes. Like H1 has the biggest and the H6 has the smallest font size, and they just vary in size, so you can use this for size. Next you can use P for skipping a line, and I'll show you another example of this. You can also use italics, and you can use bold. So we're going to press Ctrl S to save the web page. We're going to leave this here for now, and we're going to open it. So we go into the file, you put these things in, and that's the H1. It varies in size as well, as I'm going to show you now. So like, wait a second, here, open with Notepad. So H1, and I'm going to show you guys an example of this. What I'm doing over here is showing you guys how the header and number works. As you can see, they're bold and they change in size. this is italics, this is bold, and this is skipping a line. What you can also use to skip a line is this tag called BR. It's a break, just skips a line. So we did all that. So we're going to start coding our website. So what we're going to need to do is open our style page, our CSS, and we're going to go into our index. First, we're going to need to write link rel style sheet. What we're doing right now is we're linking the index file to the style file. After, you don't need to end this tag because that's what it does. You don't need to. It's a rule in HTML. It does it for you practically. So now you have this ready, and we're going to start with the navigation bar of our website. So there are unorganized lists, and organized lists. I'm going to indent them in a second. So here. Okay, what we're going to write in them is li for list. We're going to write /li. We're going to write one. Over here we're going to write li /li 1. Okay, so let's save that. So as you can see, this has a number because it's an organized list, and this has a bullet because it's an unorganized list. So now what we're going to do is we're going to use the unorganized list, and we're going to remove the bullet over here. So firstly, what we need to do is something called a wrapper or a container. What this does is it keeps everything in the web page and it doesn't let anything scroll horizontally. So what we're going to do is width cover, we're going to do margin 0 auto 0. So once we do that, we're going to insert it with a tag called div. What this is going to do is we're going to enter the CSS selector into the HTML. So we're going to write div id is equal to wrapper. We're going to end the div as usual. So once we've got that, it's going to only stay over here. It's not going to go scrolling horizontally. So once we've got that, you can always make it smaller so it will like have a smaller margin, a bigger margin in which you can work with. So once you got that, now we're going to arrange the website. So we're going to write li, we're going to arrange the HTML tag. We're just going to do list style, we're going to do none. So the bullet leaves, as you can see. Now we're going to open the UL file. What this is going to do is we're going to arrange the UL tag. So what we're going to need to do is background color is #333. It's like a slightly grayish version of black. Font family Arial Verdana. We're arranging the font family. Font size is 25 pixels. That's pretty self-explanatory. And the color of the font will be white. Okay, so as you can see over here, we just created a bar. So now, depending on where you want it, on the left or on the right, we're going to use a float left. We're going to do it float right. So it's going to, wait a second. Let me see if I can fix it. Okay, leave that for now. I'll tell you guys about it later. So what we're going to do is we're going to make an interactive button so we can make the website look good. So we're going to name this about. We're going to name another one home. Let's just do it like that. What we're going to see is that they're stacking on top of each other. So what we're going to do is we're going to write display inline. Wait a bit. Okay. So now, as you can see, they're all next to each other. What you're going to do to make it look cleaner is we're going to put a margin left, so they'll be pushed from each other. We're going to make it 45 pixels. And now it's a bit spaced out. Now, after we do that, okay, we are going to modify it so it will be interactive. So li is going to be li hover, so whenever you put your mouse over it, it changes color and whatever. Background color white and semicolon, color black. And now we're going to increase the font size to 45 pixels, and that's it. So now what this is going to do is it's going to change when you hover over it. It will change what you want. Wait, it will change what you hover over. I'll decrease the font size to 30. I need to save, and it will increase. So what we're going to do to make this look cleaner, so we're going to add a transition. So we're going to name it transition. We're going to write background color, how long you want it to take to get to that position. So we're going to do it 1.5 seconds, so it will be more elegant. We're going to write ease in. Next we're going to do color, 2 seconds, ease in, and font size, 10 1.5 seconds ease in. So what this is going to do, it's going to take the things as we just did, but it's going to make them take longer to do it, so it will act like an animation. So we got this. Now if you want, you can just add a border around whatever you select. So we can do border left is 1 pixel solid blue, border right is 1 pixel solid blue. Now we're going to incorporate that into our transition. And border right 1 second ease in. Okay, so now we're going to test it out. So you can see the background fades in. Now we're going to need to arrange it a bit. Let me see this. Ease in 2 seconds. Usually it doesn't work with the font size, but it usually works with the, if you want to arrange the width and the height of the said object. It does look good. Wait a minute. Font size 4 seconds. Let me make this a bigger difference. Maybe it has too little to travel. Let me try to do it 50 pixels. Okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to make it transition back to its normal position. We're going to do li not hover. Going to do border left 0 pixels, border right 0 pixels. We're going to do the background color black and the color white. I'm going to do the font size 25 pixels. We're going to transition that. Now instead of ease in, we're going to do ease out. Okay, so now we see this animation. Okay. Okay. Let me try something else. Okay. So once we've done that, we're going to actually create what content we need. So we're going to go on to here, and we're going to write a content div. We're going to put in background color will be wait, I think I know a way how we can fix this. "45 pixels and the height 45 pixels." Right. Weight is 100 pixels and 50. We'll arrange this to be 150 and this will be 100. So now it can with 1 second ease in. We're also going to do height 1 second ease in. So let's test it out. Okay. So now we've done that. We're going to add the content. So we're going to do background color. Let's do that blue. Width cover, height cover. Now we're going to insert content over here. Div ID is equal to content slash div. So now we enter this, supposedly it's going to be a blue box. Okay, let's change this to yellow because this color isn't really that nice. Okay, so now once we did this, I'm going to show you how we can activate these to actually do something. So this is going to be the home area. So we're going to name this div, name is equal to home. We're going to make the same thing a second time, but we're going to change its color. So it will be background color red, so we can save some time. I'm going to save this here. We have a red and a black. I mean a yellow and a red background. So we're going to need to do this. We're going to put A. Now I'll tell you what A does in a second. And what I'm going to do is text decoration none color inherit. What A does, it's basically a link. So like the links you have on Facebook, Twitter, those are all A tags. So we're going to put an A and put /A. We're going to write over here href, that means reference. We're going to do hash home, and over here is going to be about. Going to do this about, and it's going to be a href is equal to hash home. And the reason we did this is because when you put in a link, it's usually blue and it has an underline. So we're doing the text decoration to take off the underline, and the color inherit to take off the blue color, or it's the purple color if you visited it. Let me show you an example of that. Let's search a website, for instance, Facebook. Like, as you can see, this link is purple. When you hover over it, it will have a link. That's what I mean. Okay, so let's go back in over here. And now we're going to search improved scrolling animation. Going to wait a second, it wasn't this website. Here we go. Over here, you're just going to need to integrate something else that's called Jquery, and we're going to need to download, not really download it, but go on to plugins. Wait a second. Jquery 1.9. Search this. All the links will be below in the description. Just copy this code, this one, and copy it onto the head. Now we're going to insert another script /script. What we're going to do is we're going to copy this and put it into our document. There we go. Once that's done, just save, go back to our website. Wait a bit. Improved scrolling and script. Don't forget, all the links will be in the description. So this is what we need. Here. Oh, okay. Now I noticed why it isn't working. My bad. I was accidentally copying the numbers with it that I didn't need to do. My bad. Just remove these numbers. I'll explain what this code is doing. So what this code is going to do, it's going to hijack the HTML and body, and what it's going to do is that it will hijack the A, so it will know where you're going to send your link. Supposedly now it's going to work. Okay, it works. You can see it scrolls down for you. What you can do to improve this is we just add a shadow, so we make it seem like it's going down from beneath. So content box shadow, I'm going to do 0 pixels, 0 pixels, 10 pixels. Refresh, you can see a shadow right over here. You can see them like they're overlapping each other. It will add a nice animation. So once we've done that, you can do what I taught you. You can use the color and anything practically. So I'm going to create a .text file, class, and we're going to do a color white, font size black, no, font size 25 pixels, and we're going to take a font from Google Fonts. Going to select one quickly. This looks nice. So use. We're going to go into import. Going to grab this, import, go over here, go to the very top, copy paste it, and we're just going to reference to it by writing font family and its name. What was it? It's label. And what you're going to do is a .text span. This is like an alternative to the class that you just selected. So the text span, we're going to make it that it's going to be bold, and yeah, we're going to do text align center. Now what you're going to do is insert actual text, slash text span slash span title here. We're going to put a line break, and we're going to tab this out, and we're going to do this as well. And then we'll just continue typing normally since it's already in the div class. Wait a bit. So if we go down over here, Okay, see what's wrong. Okay, that's the mistake. Needs to be this. Just copy paste it from there. Now the font change. And text align center. Okay, whatever. So that's the tutorial. We just created a basic website, and yeah, that's it. Bye.